Kendall, Quincy tomorrow. What's the feel? What's the buzz around the team getting to go against some players with a different colored jersey on?
We're excited. It gets long going against each other every single day in practice, and it can be challenging. But I think we're all very excited just to kind of prove to everyone what we've been working on and that we're a different team than last year.
What are you expecting? Do you have any expectations, or just it's going to be a surprise to you? Or?
I expect us to go out and work hard. Everyone has high intensity competitiveness, but there's a lot of different things this year than last year. So expect our defense to be better. Expect us to be more fluid on offense. Like Makaira said earlier, 6 seconds or less is our motto to score in transition. So a lot of different things.
So it sounds like playing faster this year. Was that a big adjustment for everybody?
I don't think so. We have a lot of girls on our team that like to play fast, so I think everyone was kind of like super excited about that because I like to play fast. I like running the floor, so that was something for me. I was like, if you want to play fast, great, let's play fast. So.
Anything else? Yeah, but what's your role on the team this year? Is anything different from last year?
I feel like I've taken on a little bit more of a offensive scoring role a little bit. Last year I just kind of focused on rebounding a little bit because we had a lot of people that were scoring. So this year I feel like I've really tried to work on my offensive game quite a bit just to be able to score. And just kind of that leadership role really kind of stepped into that a little bit, being an upperclassman and everything.
Are you 3-level scorer? Can you shoot from the outside?
I've been working a lot on my threes this year with Coach Ryan, so we've been working on that quite a bit, just off of transition, off the pick and pop, so yeah.
Bringing in some of the newcomers, how have they been integrated into the team? And
they've been great.
And we expect some of them to play.
Yes, they've been great. The freshmen have adjusted really, really well. They're in here all the time. They're working hard. So it's been really great to kind of have them kind of find their way after a while because it can be nerve-wracking for freshmen coming in here, especially to the Big Ten. But they've done really well with adjusting, and then obviously the transfers. We have Genesis, Makaira, Bryn, all of them, Aisha. So it's been really cool to see kind of them adjust to the system. Obviously, Bryn and Makaira played for Coach Green, so we've been kind of picking their brains at times, like, hey, what's this mean? Hey, what's she want with this? But all the transfers have been really, really good.
That's kind of an interesting dynamic that they bring the two players from Dayton, because they're teaching you about Coach Green and you're teaching them about what to expect at Illinois,
exactly.
Right? So.
Yes, exactly. Makaira and I, because we're roommates, and we were first asking each other, I'm like, what's Coach Green mean when she says this? She's like, all right, what class is this building in? It was kind of fun just to kind of pick each other's brains about stuff.
What would you tell to fans? It's always a challenge for women's hoops to get the fans out. What would you tell them about coming to see the team this year?
I tell them we're going to compete and we're going to be a lot different than we were last year, so we're going to earn some respect this year.
Oh, I meant to ask you about the Oven basketball complex too. What's your thoughts on
it's
that?
Great. It is so great. It's nice to have kind of one place now. Last year we were in here all the time, which is a great place to be, but it's kind of nice to have our own space. The locker room is great, the training room. We have the little kitchen area, which is really nice, so it's been really fun to kind of have our own space.
Do the players hang out there a lot?
Yeah, we're there all the time. After practice, we always have meetings. We have our lounge room. We're always in there for different sorts of meetings, making breakfast before practice in the kitchen area. We have team meals up top in our team room with our coaches, so it's been great.
What's it kind of been like getting familiar with Coach Green? What's that kind of been like?
It's been really fun. Coach Green initially recruited me in high school, so I kind of knew her system and kind of what she liked. So when I saw it was her, I was like, okay, we're in good hands. But they're a lot more fundamental and detail-oriented than last year's staff. So it's been kind of an adjustment for me to really have to work on, my footwork and different things like that in every rep, have it correct. But it's been for the better. My shot has really benefited from that footwork and different things. So it's been nice to kind of have a staff that's like, okay, do it slow. We don't care how slow it is, but do it slow so you can get it, and then you can transition into it faster. So.
She's obviously emphasized defense as one of her tenets that she wants to see from this team. What does that kind of look like? From what Makaira was telling me, it's not as much a pressure defense as it's a fundamental defense.
It's very fundamental. You are always in the position. It's really the ball is going to tell you where to be. That's something she says probably 85 times per practice, but the ball is going to tell you where to be, and you just have to be in your gap, and it'll really show if you're not in position, but when you're in position, it really works. It gives our practice players kind of a hard time at times when we do it correctly. So.
And she was saying, too, she's more of a man. She plays more man-to-man, but has she kind of put in a zone a little bit? What's that kind of look like for you guys?
We did a little bit of zone one practice, but we haven't really put much of it in. She's kind of showed us kind of where she wants us to be in that if we do need it in a game. But, all of it's been man, pretty much, which I like. So,
Got it.
Yeah.